Okay, now there's a list of things that if you go online, you can go to the American Academy of Pediatricians, and they have a website called healthychildren.org, which is a great website. You should really check that out. It's got a lot of really useful information. But the Pediatrician Society, or whatever they are, has released a list of things that you can expect, like milestones or things that are going to happen during this time period with your baby. And this is what they say. They say develops full color vision. Now, I have no idea how they know that, but they say that is. That's got to be partially conjecture, because how would you know? But that apparently happens. They will roll both ways, and that definitely happens. They're like one way, and then they're the other way, so that definitely happens. They'll respond to their name. This, of course, is if you're actually saying it and you're speaking English instead of baby knees. You know, instead of saying you know, you actually say, "Hey, Joe, come over here," or whatever your baby's name is. If you actually speak to them in your native language, they should be responding to their name at this point. Our daughter does, so that seems to be the case. Finds hidden objects. I'm not tracking with that one particularly. My wife and I do like a game of hide and seek with the baby, which she really loves, where she'll dodge around the corner and then the baby will look for her. So maybe that's what it's referring to, but otherwise, if my daughter suddenly turned into a treasure hunter, she and I are definitely going to the Caribbean this Christmas so that we can find buried treasure. But otherwise, who knows? Likes to play. Well, yeah, like starting at 5 in the morning on every day, but they just want to play with you. And they sometimes make these sounds, and you really have to sort of pay attention, because a lot of times it sounds like nonsense, but they will make certain sounds every time, which you'll learn, and which means, hey, yo, slacko, I want to play with you. You know, get off the laptop and come down here and grab some dolls and let's do this thing. So there's another point on this, which is a lot of parenting sites and mom sites give games that you can do with your children, and games at this age you can do with them. You can check some of these out, but I really wouldn't use those for much more than advice, because part of the adventure is discovering what is unique with your child that they like and they like to play around with. So, and you do that by playing with them. So, you know, you can look for advice, but it's also a lot funner to discover these things. Like the hide and seek game that my wife and I play with my daughter is something we just found by experience that used to make her laugh. So then we turned it into a game. Sits on their own. Very true. Our daughter is now sitting up by herself. At first, when she was trying to do this, she would keep falling over, and because we have the soft foam pads on the floor, she would get a bit shocked. But also, when they bump into things, if you act scared, your baby will start crying. If you just play along with it and go like, wow, look at that, you rolled over and did like a gymnastic flip and the Olympic committee's coming to give you a gold medal, they actually just laugh, and they sort of, you know, it's like they look to you for a second to go, should that have hurt? Shouldn't it have hurt? Should I cry? Should I not cry? So if you just are like, wow, and you just like, you did something amazing, they actually laugh or giggle or whatever. Try it, you'll get the hang of it. Look, a blue thing. A blue thing. Yes, do you want the blue thing? There you go. You got the blue thing. Whoa! Ah! Come on, honey. Up you go. There you go. You see? You're okay. There you go. You see? All right. Ah, you're learning balance now. Yeah. My point is, when they're sitting up, make sure that they're on a soft surface, because they're going to be falling over for a bit, and you just have to pull them back up, and you teach them how to sit, and they get it after a bit. They will fall over, and then suddenly they get it. It just locks, and they understand how to use gravity to their advantage. So that's another cool one. Develops distance vision. I have no idea what that means, but they say that happens. responds to no. I don't know what baby they were doing that with, but that's not my daughter. So maybe your daughter will respond to no. I think it's just a loud sound that they respond to. Loves their reflection. This is very true. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of a bunch of stuff, or, and I've just gotten home from work and my wife is in the bathroom or something like that, and, I need both of my hands free, I will put her in her eating chair and stick her in front of a mirror for a couple minutes while I'm on the phone or whatever it is, keeping an eye on her. But they love mirrors. They're sort of like, wow, I have a twin brother out there or something like that. And so it's a very good way to distract them. Put support on both legs. Yes, that's something you can see your kid do, and that just means that you're holding them up and they can carry their weight. And it's actually really fun to do. They do like the Beyonce dance and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool.